Okay, so a common mistake people make and a common fault I see with the juggle is that people travel forwards when they're juggling. So the ball is traveling too far in front, and it means that they're chasing the ball and they're running around out in front after the balls in an effort to keep the balls in the air. So this is happening because the throw and the release is too far in front, which means that they have to alter their base of support, and then they start traveling forwards to the sides, even in some cases backwards, in order to catch the ball and to continue the outcome of and the process of juggling. So a common error with the 3-ball juggle is that people end up throwing the ball too far in front and therefore running after or chasing the ball. So this is quite a common error, and it's born out of the fact that in order to continue the juggle pattern, the person has to step out in front because the ball has landed out in front, and that creates a series of continuous steps. Thus the person starts traveling forward. So what we want to do is we want to firmly root our feet into the ground. We want our elbows close to our hips, and we want to be throwing and catching the ball in front of our bodies so that it's not too far in front and we're chasing. So one thing we can do is we can use a wall, or in my case a tree, as a constraint. And here what we're going to do is we're going to step in front, and this is going to act as a very, very definite feedback tool, because the reference point that I have of the tree means if I go too far out in front, I'm going to hit and drop, and I physically cannot chase the balls. Another thing we can do is we can use a hoop like this. What I can do is I can step into the hoop, and from here, if the balls go too far out in front, I'm going to step out, and that's my cue to come back inside again. I can make this even more difficult by bringing my legs together, i.e. I'm reducing my base of support, pinning my elbows to my hips, and this is reducing the margin of error even more. So these are two really good ways to try to help you not to run forward with the ball. Keep the elbows attached to the hips and make sure we're throwing and catching within the space of the hands being in front. This is the distance. If I'm out here, I'm starting to reach, then I'm starting to run again.